What's your business strategy or what's your business model? Talk to me about um, what does someone who has no idea about you, your program, how do they go from step one, being aware about you, your products, to actually buying something from you? And even when they buy, we have levels they can buy, right? So let's talk about it. I'll also share in this video my business model at the moment, and starting with the basic client journey, which is somebody who is totally unaware that Dipanshu exists. Okay, so what's my process? What's my business looks like when they get to know about me, my services, to eventually buying something from me, right? So the step one is becoming aware. Simple. The second step is, so this is like the classic AIDA model, AIDA, which is awareness, interest, desire, and then action, right? So they become aware about you. Second is they see an interest, they have an interest in what you're doing, what you're proposing, what you're offering. Number three is they have a desire that they want the same thing as well. So, for example, you might take an example of a kid. They don't know that candy exists, but you give them candy, or they become aware that this shop sells candies, and they become interested that I want a candy. It's really sweet. It's really tasty, and they have a desire. Like that's the next process. I want this. I want candy. Mommy, daddy, I want candy. And eventually, the action that they get the candy, they buy the candy, or they borrow the candy, whatever. Right. So you think of it in terms of staircases, stairs. Step one is when they are totally unaware. Usually, this is the free stuff, your content. Let's talk about what I'm doing at the moment. So what I'm doing is my step zero is content, where people get connected with me. Step two is I ask them to join my free Facebook group or my email uh, newsletter. So either of those two things, which is again free. The next step is I invite them to a free live session, a free training, or a small paid masterclass, something like that. So they get to spend a little bit of money or a little bit of time with me. Okay, where I invite them for a one-to-one call, or I directly ask people to book a call when I'm in my email list or through my Facebook groups. So this is where they spend a lot of time with me, like 1 full hour with me, where I help them create a strategy, create an action plan for their coaching business, right? So they invest their time and energy with me. And then the next offering is my one-to-one coaching plus my 12-month mastermind group mastermind program, which is again the first level is the 12-month group mastermind, and then the topmost level of working with me is my one-to-one coaching. Okay, if you are starting, you're going to have a very simple, a very easy model, which is free content, then free session, and then your one-to-one program. As simple. The more you keep coaching, the more time you have to invest in your business, you can add more steps. So that before you ask them money, they would have already spent a lot of time with you, a lot of their energy with you, consuming your thought process, consuming your recommendations, suggestions, action plans, listening to your story, right? So, what would be your these steps, and how would you want to take a client from point A, where they don't know you, to point B, where they get to know you a little bit, maybe in your free community or an email list, eventually to getting on a call with you, and maybe you have a small, um, like a small ticket um, group program, or a monthly masterclass, paid masterclass, or a 3 week course. I don't know, you decided, you'd know it better. And then eventually to working with you one-to-one. So what would these steps look like in your business? I'll see you in the next video.